And with Steve bowling the last game, there shouldn't be a lot of TV jitters there. Split screen again. Brooklyn side. Oh, doesn't carry out the 9.
A wiggling 9-pin.
Wiggling 9-pin. Gives Steve a 75 in the first frame with that 56 pins handicap. Cross the lane. Nope, it's going to stay on the left-hand side. It's Jimmy Caruso from Marietta, Georgia. He's been bowling for 11 years. Throws a fingertip Black Columbia U-dot. Throws a very nice ball. And won't take out the 4-pin. A little bit heavy. Jimmy shouldn't have any problem converting this. What happened to all the high average bowlers this morning?
I went out to Jimmy first round.
Oh, okay. Looks like the younger of the junior bowlers took over today. Bowled very well this morning. And he's going left. Doesn't convert the 4-pin. Gives him a 28 in the second through 2 frames.
This morning's been twice that Jimmy and I have met qualifying for TV. This is our championship match. Jimmy, like I said, has a current average of 155. His highest average ever is a 160, but he did have a 639 series. That's scratch. Good ball. Good ball. Steve on lane number 4. And he gets the strike this time. Takes out the 9-pin. He's not going to let down. While we've got a chance, I'd like to inform everybody that on Sunday the 15th, we're having a adult-child tournament up here at Belmont Lanes. And we have, for more information, you can give us a call here at the bowling center. On lane number 3, left of the head pin, still carried out 7. Leaves the 135. The bowling times for that tournament are going to be at 9 a.m., 12, and 3 p.m. on the 15th. It is open to anyone who would like to bowl in it. There's a look at Steve Zaring. He's going to try and convert the spare. And got 2 of them. Still has quite a big lead. Jimmy's going to need to get a few of these strikes in a row to get back in this match. But there's quite a few frames left. And it looks like a good ball. And he gets the strike. Jimmy is a student at McEachern High School. It says here he works for you, Bob.
Yeah, he works here. He's a porter and works on the counter.
The series today was a 462 for 2 games.
And Brooklyn side, he takes out the 10. It's 3 in a row for Jimmy. That's what he needs to get back in this match. We're going to take a quick commercial break right here, and we'll be back with the conclusion of our championship match right after these commercial messages. Please stay with us.
Just joined your first bowling league? Been giving some thought to the idea you'd really like to take up bowling as a sport?
The first step to becoming a good bowler is to have the right equipment. Belmont Lanes has one of the finest pro shops in Cobb County.
Let us outfit you with your own Brunswick ball bag and shoes. Our professional staff will provide you with a custom fit and engraving.
Accessories are available too, from wristbands to bowling shirts for you or your team, and a wide selection of Brunswick equipment priced to suit any budget.
Stop by Belmont Lanes. Find out how inexpensive bowling equipment can be.
We're located at 1000 Cherokee Road behind the Belmont Hill Shopping Center in Smyrna.
And we're back with the conclusion of our championship match between Jimmy Caruso and Steve Zering. Steve Zering has the lead at the present time. Brooklyn side. Oh, won't take out the 10 pin. Not quite hard enough. Right-hander needs to go across the alley at it. Stand over on the left-hand side of the approach. Let the ball work across the alley. Standing in the middle of the approach. The ball is going to stay over on the left-hand side. It's going to give him a 121 through the 5th frame. Take a quick walk around the telescore.
Maybe he's thinking about what he's doing.
Steve on lane number 3, bowling in the 6th frame. Right now he is in the lead. Good looking ball. Yes, and he gets the strike. Little man's giving Jimmy a tough go of it. Jimmy on lane number 4, bowling his 6th frame. He's got 3 in a row. Going for number 4. Good looking ball, and he carries a strike. 4 in a row.
He's tough.
And this is not no tap.
No.
This is 1 for all and all for 1.
Straight up, you get what you get.
Let's see if Jimmy can get number 5 in a row. On lane number 3, Brooklyn side leaves the, what do you want to call that, Tony?
The mother-in-law?
Mother-in-law. The 3-9. This is not an easy conversion. He's got to hit the 3-pin right on top. Right in the middle of it to get that 8-9 pin out of there. And he does. Very good conversion.
Made up those 56 pins in a hurry.
Sure does. That gives Jimmy a 136th in the 6th frame. Steve is on a strike. Another strike would put some pressure on. Good looking ball in the pocket. Yes, and he gets the strike. There's 2 in a row for Steve.
He's happy.
Give him a 15-pin advantage with another strike here. See if he can get one more on lane 3. Looks like he pulled it across his body a little bit. Went in the channel on the left-hand side. Gives him a 141 through the 6th frame. He's still in the lead by 5 pins. See if he can get the spare here. There's a better ball. Brooklyn side. Yes, and he gets the spare. I bet he wishes that was his first ball. Gives him a 161 in the 7th frame on a spare. Jimmy Caruso has a 136th in the 6th frame. He also has a spare up in the 7th, shooting his 8th frame. Jimmy's throwing a real good ball right now. Good looking ball, and he gets the strike. going to give him a 156 in the 7th. Still 5 pin down. Still 5 pins down.
A strike here will put him up by 5.
Yes, it will.
Flush.
Jimmy's mother and father are Barry and Tony Caruso. He has a brother, Robbie, sister, Kim. They live in Marietta. Ooh, he got away with that one. Right on top of the head pin, leaves a 4-7. Got a good break on that one.
Jimmy's hobbies are bowling, bowling, and bowling. Highest game is a 268.
And that was the game he bowled to qualify for the last TV show we had. So on lane number 3, let's see if he can convert the spare. And he does. Gives him a 176 through 8 frames with a spare in the 9th. Steve Zering is going to bowl his 9th and 10th frames right now. This is a big ball right here. Gets it out. Good looking ball. Brooklyn side. Oh! Doesn't take out the 10 pin. That would have been a key ball right there.
Needs to pick it up and set himself up for the 10.
Yes, he does. Gives him 180 through the 8th frame. He needs to pick this. It's not a must situation, but it would definitely help him going into the 10th frame. Cross lane, stays out to the left just a little bit. Gives him a 189 in 9th frame. Jimmy has a 176 in the 8th on a spare. It all depends on what Steve does right here. Got a 7 count, left the 1, 2, 4. There we go. Now we got the camera on the right lane. I was waiting to see something, I never did see anything. And he must convert this, and he does. Good ball. With a strike, he can finish out with a 204, which would be a 148 scratch, the same as he had last game. That's another 50 pins over his average. He's bowled very well today.
Yes, he is.
I'm sorry, at 209 with the strike here. And he gets 3 of them.
Gives him a 202.
Very good game. Needs 7 pins. 7 pins to win the match. Jimmy Caruso on lane 4, and he gets 9 pins. That'll give him the title. He's got a 207 right now. 204, I mean, right now. Excuse me. He is our champion. And he misses. So if you're going to do it, that's a good time to do it. Jimmy Caruso is our champion with a 207 to Steve Zering's 202. Very fine match. And we'll be right back with the presentation of our awards right after these commercial messages. Please stay with us.